going on, guys? I'm your boy, Venom 2 Million. I had to throw that in there. But I was already gonna make a video regarding the villains, but then Nathan Cox, he had tweeted me, and his tweet actually got me thinking. He was talking about what I had been talking about in previous videos in regards to the villains. I've been mentioning that Spider-Man should go against the mob. And his tweet said, no, brother Venom, no, we shouldn't do that because that's boring. He should go against Mysterio. And I was like, I'm gonna make a video about that. And that's this video. So, I've been talking about the villains for a long time. I've been saying that he should go against the mob. And that's because of the fact that Spider-Man is actually a high school student in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is confirmed by Kevin Feige. We know that he's going to be between the ages of 15 and 16, which is 15 and a half. But we know he's going to be the youngest hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, with us having that knowledge, and with us knowing that he's a high school student, and with us knowing that they are going to actually play upon that, Kevin Feige has stressed that we haven't seen him that much in high school in all of the 5 movies that have been made. He's been in high school for a little bit amount of the time. In the time that he was in high school, which was the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, it was never really touched upon. So I, Kevin Feige at Marvel Studios, am going to actually take the initiative, and we are going to showcase the fact that Spider-Man is in high school. And everyone else said, okay. And then other people were like, no. But we're getting a high school Peter Parker. And I feel as if this is the perfect opportunity for them to actually scale things back. Because out of all of the heroes, Spider-Man is the only... dang, it's getting windy. Spider-Man is the only street-leveled hero that will be on the big screen. We have Daredevil, but he's not on the big screen. We have Jessica Jones, not on the big screen. We have Captain America. He's not street-leveled because he just fought this dude that was killing people for centuries, not centuries, but throughout generations, and just crippled this government agency. And then you got this Iron Guy who's creating these big machines and creating all of this stuff and selling all of these things to the government and to the military, and then finding out that some of the things are being sold without his knowledge to some other agencies and some terrorists in some other countries, and then him somehow getting wrapped up with the vice president getting kidnapped, and some guy that's the Mandarin but's not really the Mandarin, and then another guy that actually is the Mandarin but sort of kind of not really, and then you got some other dude that's fighting these people off planet and these other things, and he's fighting with elves and his brother who's annoying, and I don't understand why people like his brother, because his brother's not cool, he's just actually annoying, and you got these other space people messing around. There's a lot of stuff, okay? There's a lot of stuff. Finally, we're gonna have a kid who's in New York, and he's in high school. Let's dial things back a bit. The perfect opportunity to do this is to actually have Spider-Man be Spider-Man, be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And how do you do this? By just doing that, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, at least for the first go-round, because we do know that this is going to be Spider-Man's first film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He is a high school student. We may see him in Civil War. I say may because there was an interview with Mark Ruffalo in which Mark Ruffalo was asked about his involvement in the film. And this question was worded like this. So, Spider-Man's going to be in the Civil War film. Are you? And Mark Ruffalo did not confirm or deny the fact that Spider-Man was going to be in the film. He instead just said, no, I'm not. He actually acted like it was just common knowledge. Spider-Man's going to be in it. Yeah, but I'm not. You know, he acted in that way. And we've already pretty much thought of, yeah, he's going to be in there. Kevin Feige already said they have the costume design and everything, which could actually pertain to the 2017 film, but you know, Marvel said that we're going to see Spider-Man in a film before his own, and the one that makes the most sense that's coming out before his is the Civil War film, so I think it's a safe bet. So with us having all of that knowledge, how about this? We actually have a hero that is street-leveled, not just on Netflix, but he is on the big screen who is street-leveled. By the way, this could actually get these street-leveled heroes from Netflix to come onto the big screen because they're going to be in the same environment, same neighborhood, same city. Might as well bring in some of these other characters, incorporate them into the Spider-Man film. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Really play upon this universe aspect. I'm down. So you have Spider-Man, who whose uncle just got killed, and he says, you know what, my uncle got killed. Why did he get killed? Because of the crime, because of the criminals, because of the people in my city. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to stop them. I'm not going to be Spider-Man because there's some lizard dude terrorizing the neighborhood. I'm not going to be Spider-Man because there's some electric guy doing some electricity. No, I'm going to be Spider-Man because my uncle died and I don't want other people to die along with it. Now, you may argue, fiddle. That's what Spider-Man is. That's his purpose. I can't tell. In the films, he just Spider-Man because his uncle died. Then this green dude start terrorizing folks. Then, you know, where's Spider-Man at? How about this? This is what they need to do. This is what I'm saying. You have Spider-Man actually be Spider-Man, him go after the criminals, and with him going after these criminals then become villains. He creates the villains because he's actually fighting crime. And he fights the criminals become the villains are tied to the bigger people. You get what I'm saying? It's a ladder, right? It's a ladder. He fights the criminals are part of this gang or mob, and then they become the big villains. And the people that are above the criminals, above these villains, are even bigger villains. And he begins to attract the attention of these other criminals / villains. You get what I'm saying? Let's go into a little bit more detail. Let's go a little bit more specific. We're going to have some specificity. Here we go. Spider-Man says, I'm going to fight crime. He fights crime, comes across this gang, realizes these gangs are the problem, realizes that the gangs are tied to the mafia, to the mob, realizes the people that are in the mob, Herman Schultz, Hammerhead, Tombstone, maybe the leader, stuff like that, people like that. He fights them. Once he gets them out of the way, now people that are even bigger than that become annoyed because they were actually funneling their money or their resources. Perhaps it's some kind of serum, this genetically modifying serum or something being sold from some conglomerate somewhere. I don't know. And this person is selling these things to these criminals, and these criminals are doing crime and stuff, and they're giving the money to that conglomerate, and this conglomerate is selling it to a variety of different people, making so much money from it. And now with Spider-Man getting in the way, fighting crime, stopping these criminals, that person at the conglomerate is now like, wait a minute, this guy touching my money. You ain't gonna touch my money, brother. I'ma kill you. I'ma hire so-and-so to go kill you. I ain't gonna get my hands dirty because I got a reputation. I'm dealing with all these other stuff. I don't trust these heroes already. I don't trust none of that. Hello, Quentin Beck or Craven or whomever. Can you kill him? Something like that. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. The mob, in terms of the mob, I'm not talking about just some Godfather people. I'm not talking about some normal human beings. Spider-Man is a superpowered person. If he punches a person with all his might, guess what? The person is dead. Spider-Man has to pull his punches for him to fight people, because if he doesn't, people will die. I'm talking about these people are genetically modified. They are superhuman. They have powers. It wouldn't just be Spider-Man versus the Godfather. It wouldn't do, no, these people would have powers. These people would have powers. You get what I'm saying? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Having Spider-Man fighting the criminals, and the criminals thus becoming villains because of him fighting. And then the villains then attracted the attention of the bigger villains, and it being a stepping block, a stepping stone. Because Spider-Man is a kid, he's a neighborhood, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's going to be fighting in the neighborhood, in the city, and things need to grow out from there. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going? I hope you do. I hope you do. So now, to talk about what you were saying, you said Mysterio. And I was like, Mysterio, I love that idea. And I think Mysterio would be excellent. I think that they actually will do him on film because he's a sought-after villain. People want to see Mysterio. The thing is, I feel as if Mysterio would be best saved for the second go-round. Why? Because I think Mysterio would really be able to mess with Peter's mind if he knew Peter's secret identity. And I think the first film should establish the fact that Peter really, really guards his secret identity and really cares about his secret identity. And he's really trying to protect that with all of his might. Some person in charge of some conglomerate would somehow find out his secret identity and hire Quentin Beck, maybe even Kraven the Hunter, maybe both of them together, to go after Spider-Man because of the damage that he is doing to his financial business, to his business. And then he would find out who he is and use that against him. I think that would be something extremely cool. Now, Mysterio doesn't need to know his secret identity. They could always go something else. He could be the first villain and he just is doing all these illusions and magic tricks and stuff like that. I don't know. But I think that would be really interesting to play with it. You know, play with it like that. Mysterio, I really want to see him on the big screen. I really do. But I think that they could start off light. Start off, you know, lower. And then work their way up in that regard. Because let's face it, it's a Spider-Man movie, especially with it being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. People are going to go see it. The villains, you could honestly make Tombstone the main villain of the first film, and you could do it crazily well. You could do it amazing. I'm just talking about starting off light with him being a new hero. He's just now starting. He's already been Spider-Man. That's already been confirmed that there's Spider-Man currently swinging around now. But he's still fresh. He's still learning. He's still a kid. He doesn't really know, you know, the ins and outs of being a superhero. He doesn't know all of that stuff. And we could really play with that, you know? We could really play with that. That doesn't mean we shouldn't have Mysterio. That doesn't mean that. I'm just saying starting off low and getting bigger as we go along. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what you guys think about that? I want to have this conversation. Spider-Man versus the Mob for the first film. What do you guys think? You feeling that? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know. Let's have that conversation down there, though. I'm gonna talk a lot more about this. I got more videos coming out about this, going even more detail about my entire mindset on how you could do the whole franchise. And I did not forget about the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I didn't forget about that. I'm actually writing it. I've been writing it. So, yeah, I didn't forget about that. I'll have those videos out eventually. But I'm going to really pertain to this for now. You get what I'm saying? And the Space Spider-Man 3, I'm going to have that out hopefully by, I'm not going to give a date, but not too far in the future. You get what I'm saying? Not too far in the future. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank everybody. Let's have that conversation down there. What do you guys think about that? Spider-Man versus the Mob for the first film, and grow and get bigger and bigger. And the Mob would consist of villains. I'm just saying Mob because I'm trying to get the idea of him fighting crime, of him trying to clean up the streets. And this causing more problems for him, because this by him getting involved, this would create the villains that we know in the comics, stuff like that. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think. Share this video around with all of your friends. All of my social network stuff is down there. The Facebooks, the Twitter, the Instagram. I do have a Reddit now, which is Venom2 Million, because somebody took the 2 million along with the Twitter. Somebody took the 2 million, but it's fine. It's fine. I have Vine as well, but I don't really use it. I'm just talking now. Again, I thank you all for watching. I really hope you guys subscribe. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the dislike button if you do not like the video. No. Again, thank you. Share this video around with all of your friends. I'll be in that conversation reading. Be in that conversation replying. We're going to be talking down there. Thank you. Peace out. Make sure you check out my other videos too. Peace out.
Venom 2 million.